There is a place, not here or there, but somewhere in between. There is a space in the thin air that really can't be seen. If you listen and observe, you may be surprised. Some may call it Camelot or even paradise. Some may say you cross a bridge, others through a door. But all I know about this place is that I call it Evermore. Evermore.
Good evening, sweet spirits. Welcome to the show. My name is Suzanne Sorrell, and I'm the host of the Evermore Paranormal Network. On this episode, we have some of our guests from Season 1 and Season 2, as well as our team members. And we're going to have a recap with them, find out what they've been doing, and we're going to have a party later. So, but before we start having a party, I wanted to somehow combine Christmas and Halloween. You know, we're always talking about ghost stories and the paranormal, but now we're having a Christmas party or a holiday party. And so I was trying to think, do I have a story that happened around the holidays? Believe it or not, I only have one story. So that's the one I'm going to tell you. It's called Storm's Gift. Storm was my white, all-white, beautiful Siberian Husky with piercing blue eyes. Well, we had her for about 14 and a half years until she got sick. And we kept spending money and to help her. We took her to the vet. We spent about $12,000 on her trying to save her. We finally had surgery done on her, and 5 weeks later, she was having these severe seizures, and she would lock up and just be crying out like an operatic kind of voice, crying out for help. It was hard to watch. So one day, it was October 16th was the day that everything went bad. We took her to the vet and we were hoping that we would just get some medicine and be able to bring her home, but we decided that we had to put her down. So that night, my husband and I debated and debated. We paid $1,000 to keep her alive one more night because we didn't know what to do. So the next day, my husband went up to the emergency room for the dogs and the animal hospital, and he was with her. I couldn't go. I just couldn't do it. So how does this become a ghost story? Well, Storm was put down on October 17th. And so the holidays were coming, and my husband asked me, what would you like for Christmas? Now this is where I get choked up. My husband asked me, what do you want for Christmas this year? All I wanted was to see Storm one more time. And I told my husband, that's all I want. And I really didn't think, that I would get that. And that's all I wanted. And I just kind of forgot about it. Well, the week of Christmas came, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was so thirsty. I went downstairs, which I never do. And when I went downstairs, and just before I turned the light on the first floor, I see Storm's ghost in the living room. She's all white. She's glowing like an angel. It's her size. It's her shape. I didn't see her eyes, though. It was so quick. So just before I flicked the light on, I saw her standing next to the couch. I flicked the light on, about fainted, forgot about the drink, ran upstairs, woke my husband up. I said, guess what? Guess what? I got my Christmas wish. I got my gift. I don't want anything else. So that's how, during the holidays, a lot of times your family members, your loved ones, pets, parents, and so on will come around because they know what you really want for Christmas. You just want to see them one more time. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to have some fun.
My journey skating for the gold taught me a lot, but my journey with breast cancer has been one of my greatest teachers.
Every woman's breast cancer is unique. Be Wiser educates and empowers women to take control of their breast cancer treatment plan and help navigate their own path beyond 5 years.
Talk to your doctor about information and tests to personalize a treatment plan that fits your needs. I did. Be informed, be wiser, support survivors like us.
Hey, welcome back. Now I have my team members here with me. It's hard to get them together in one spot. Plus we got Jim in the control room. So I want to find out, what have you all been doing lately since you appeared on the show? Sylvia, why don't you start?
Well, thank you for having me back. Actually, a lot. I recently lost both my dogs early this year, so wasn't sure what was going to happen with that, but I ended up adopting a wonderful little dog about a month ago, no, about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, tell me the story about that.
His name's Jake. He's a little Chihuahua. I rescued him from a foundation. They found him on the side of the road.
Wow.
Poor little guy. So yeah.
So that really helps, right?
Yeah, and it's been very helpful. It's a blessing. He's very behaved. Perfect, body trained, everything. So, but he's completed the picture. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you got to come here tonight. So, Kat, we'll pass the mic down to Kat. Kat, what have you been up to? I know you've had a lot of stuff happen in your life.
Yeah, there has been, but we have an investigation at Dream Meadows, and I was part of being a host and interviewing Wendy. So that was a real treat. I really liked that.
We're going to have you doing more co-hosting, all of you, when we go out in the field and here as much as possible. When you guys can get here, I'm always happy to have co-hosts. Actually, Gabe, you can pass the mic to Gabe. Thank you, Kat. Gabe came and helped me in season 2 as a Vanna White kind of, we joke Vanna White, but he helped on a Ouija board episode. So, Gabe, what have you been up to in the paranormal and in your high school life?
High school?
Everything.
Just to start with high school, marching band season ended a few months ago. So, I'm a little sad about it, but at the same time a little happy. It's a little bit of a breath of freedom, I guess you could say. And me and my mom can spend a lot more time together doing, like going out at home, watching movies, stuff like that. Just spending more time with each other. And I like spending time with my mom. My mom's sitting in the corner, so.
I know. I wish she would come on set, but she won't. She's watching
them. Yeah, I love my mom, so it's always interesting to watch her support me, and with marching band and just about everything. I mean, even with the paranormal, she supports me, and I know she does. She may not, necessarily believe in it or anything like that, but at least she loves me enough to support me, to take me, to do things that I love doing.
Right.
So that's pretty much it with high school. I did, paranormal wise, I did start a project that was going to be a school project, and now it's just turned into a side thing for the team now. I'm basically trying to, I want to compare it to like kind of like what the Tennessee Wraith Chasers do almost, but not quite.
Right. You don't want to tell too many details, though. Just be vague, be general, because people will steal your ideas. So,
all I'm gonna
until
say,
you have it patented, or until we've done it, somebody will copy you.
All I'm gonna say is it could be a game changer in the paranormal field, or it could be just another attempt that unfortunately did not work. But it's still in the make, so I'm gonna have it made. And me and my pops are gonna make it ourselves once we go up to New York. So hopefully once it's all made and ready to go, if it has a positive test run, then that's good, and I'll be excited, and it'll be a real game changer.
Wow, great. Well, when you get it done, we'll have you on to talk about it and how it works and all that. So it's a piece of equipment?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Well, that's great. And I just want to take a second to say I'm proud of each and every one of you for being on the team 6+. We're almost at 7 years now. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now I'm going to talk about what we're going to have to eat. We'll make you all jealous. But anyway, a bunch of us brought stuff, and I'm going to start with, I brought some meatballs. Well, my husband actually made them. They're back in the crock pot. In the fridge, we have deviled eggs and shrimp cocktail in the fridge. Let's see, we got some snacks. We got a veggie tray. We have cheese and crackers. We have a chocolate chip cookie, some fruit, some cupcakes, and this punch that is delicious. You guys like it? I actually, years ago, this friend of mine, Diane Cunningham, I want to say hi, Diane, in case you're watching. She used to have Christmas parties every year. She has a big house in Clifton, and she would always make this punch. Well, I lost track of Diane for like 20 years, almost 20 years. We're now Facebook friends about a year ago. And so I contacted her the other day. I said, hey, we're having a party. How do you make that again? So basically it is cranberry juice, ginger ale, and you get this frozen fruit punch thing at like Giant. You can only get it at Giant. By the way, Diane worked at Giant, retired from Giant. And you can put alcohol in it. You put champagne in it if you want. We didn't put any alcohol in it. And then you put fresh berries. So this stuff, I could drink this and drink this and drink this. So that's what I brought. So now let's shoot over to Sylvia and RC. What did you bring? You can open it up and make everybody drool.
This is a typical Hungarian Christmas dessert. It's called zsárdból. Basically, it's like a shortbread, and it's got a couple layers of apricot jam and nuts and sugar. It's really good.
How do you say the name again?
Zsárdból.
Zsárdból?
Zsárdból.
Zsárdból.
Yeah.
I still say her name wrong since I've known her since she was like 13.
Sárga barack zsárdból,
Uh-oh.
to be precise.
That doesn't sound nice, Sylvia. And who's this dude standing next to you?
This is my wonderful boyfriend. He's got a fantastic beard going on for the cold weather here.
Oh, yeah. Did he help you?
He did. He helped.
Yeah? Well, thank you for bringing that. I can't wait to try it. Is that chocolate on top?
Yes, it's actually, it's got a chocolate
We need some
top.
chocolate. And just pass the mic on over there to Katie Lynn. Now, Katie Lynn walked in. She came from New Jersey and walked in and just started throwing food out. Like she brought a ton of stuff. I didn't know she was bringing anything. What'd you bring, girl?
I brought some vegetable trays and a meat and cheese tray.
Wow. So are we gonna like pig out soon? Y'all look hungry, right? Okay. Well, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Everything looks really good.
Oh God, tell me and got in a storm because that's Christmas at my family.
Losing weight's a lot harder than gaining it, but with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease, and that makes every step very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
Hey, welcome back. Now we have a couple of our guests that were on season 1 and season 2 of the show. They came from New Jersey and Maryland, and it's snowing, by the way, the first snow of the season. So thank you so much, both of you, for coming.
You're welcome.
So, Kate Gamage, what have you been doing since you appeared on season 1 of the show?
Well, I did some makeup at the Walker Stalker Count in Philadelphia. Went on a New Kids on the Block cruise.
Oh, yeah.
So we went to Cozumel, and we left from New Orleans. So for about 2 days beforehand, I was in New Orleans. My mother went on the cruise with me this year. She had a blast. Made friends with one of the guy's fathers. And since then, not really much. And my website is makeupbykate8.com.
Okay, thank you for coming back in this weather. So, Mike, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's my nickname for him. Anyway, so Mike Stevenson.
Yes.
You appeared on season 2 and some other things that we filmed. Tell me what you've been doing since you appeared on the show.
Well, mainly going through the data and preparing some more web pages for the website, which, of course, is theparanormalman.com. And everyone's welcome to go there. There's a lot of information there, and there's going to be more, too, because I got several more pages that I'm getting ready to put up.
Wow. Now, I know I've seen that you went on something recently, Rosemary was at, and some other things down at, was that in North Carolina? You've done so much.
Well, no, that was in Pennsylvania, in Bedford, where the hotel that had the very first swimming pool, and it was filled with mineral water, which it's a mineral springs there. So There's a lot of entities that hang out at the pool.
Ah.
And I
Wow.
always seem to get a couple. They
Yeah.
like posing for me for some reason.
Well, I know we've been talking about coming to Ramblewood.
Yes.
Looking forward to that in
Yes.
February.
Yes.
So these people that are here with us right now, can you tell us a little, what to expect if they come for an investigation there? Like, there's no heat, or there no heat. Tell us how we'd be roughing it in February, by the way.
Well, oddly enough, the place is a rustic campgrounds. So, or if I pronounce that right. But at any rate, the building doesn't have heat, so you got to bring your own heater. But you can spend the night in one of those haunted rooms. And there's quite a few rooms there that are haunted, have things going on all the time, both in the rooms, outside the room, in the hallway, and up on the third floor where the children usually hang out. In fact, we call it the children's room. So there's a lot of stuff going on there. Recently, I was in York, Pennsylvania, just last year, and I talked to the psychic who came down from New York just to meet me, not even knowing it was me that he was supposed to meet.
Wow.
He was given instructions to come to York, Pennsylvania, and meet the guy in the middle of the set of tables, the demonstration table. And there was, my table was exactly in the middle of the room. So he says, does this make any sense to you? I'm told to give you a message that, and I'm not going to say the word, the gentleman's name, but he says, I'm supposed to give you this name and tell you that if you talk nice to him, I always talk nice to people. He said, but if you talk, he might give you the information you're looking for. And sure enough, some very strange things. And one of the web pages I'm putting up this week will have some of that evidence on there.
Wow.
So we can all be looking forward to that.
You're teasing us. We got to go to the website now. What was that again?
TheParanormalMan.com.
Well, thank you for coming in this weather and the snow and all the traffic and what you went through to get here. Really appreciate it.
I
You
love
too.
coming to see you.
Well, thank you for coming. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're back, and now we're having some fun. We're getting rolling here. Okay, so now we're having the ugly sweater contest. I'm looking at the monitor right now and just like, oh my goodness, look at that. I hope you guys are enjoying us making fools of ourselves. But anyway, the sweater I'm wearing, I want to talk about it first. It's actually a sad story. But anyway, real quick, this was my mom's ugly sweater. She didn't think it was ugly. But about 10 years ago, I have a picture of her wearing it, and I was just right after I had cancer, and I had a little bit of hair in the picture. So it's been a long time since she wore this. It has snowmen on it, not knowing that today would be the first snow of the year. So I'm wearing this. I thought it was ugly. My mom didn't think it was ugly. But when I pulled it out of the container, it smelled of her perfume. She always wore Red Door. So it brought back good memories. And also there's a message down here that says, believe in tomorrow. And even though my mom's been gone for almost 5 years, I really do believe I was meant to wear the sweater today and the message of believe in tomorrow. I believe in this show and I believe in everyone that's here. And so now let's have some laughs. We're going to start with RC. RC, tell us when and where you got the sweater, how much, and like why is it ugly? Why should it win?
Well, I'm RC. I got the sweater at Target. And the reason why it was an ugly sweater is because Sylvia made me pick it out.
Thank you, RC. How about you, Katie Lynn?
I bought my sweater at Talbot's, and I paid way too much money for it.
Okay, it's pretty. I actually look. She's not going to win. I'm sorry. She knows that. I've already told her. She cannot win. Here you go. Take the mic, girl. So, Kat, let's see this little thing there. Can we see that ugly sweater?
Sure can. Yeah, I had to go to the Salvation Army, and I had to pick out of 5 of them. And my son Will helped me pick this one out. I thought it was the ugliest one too.
Let me ask, would you wear that? Like, are you going to wear that again besides today?
I don't know. I might to get some laughter.
Okay. Sylvia, tell us
Yes.
about your ugly sweater.
It is not ugly. I love this sweater. No, I don't know. I thought it was cute. I always wanted to be Santa Claus, so
You're Mrs. Santa or Ms. Santa now.
Miss. Well, no, I won. Yeah, I just teased.
Okay,
Mrs.
so
Claus. And I got it at Target.
You too got it at Target. Okay,
Paid
so
too much.
guess what? Jim and I have talked about who had the ugliest sweater, and first place, we both agreed first place. Well, first of all, everybody has an ugly sweater. Here you go. You get an ugly sweater. You get an ugly sweater. You're an ugly sweater ribbon. You get an ugly sweater. So everybody wins, right? So you all have ugly sweaters. But we'll just wait. You don't need to open it yet because it's going to make noise with the wrapper. So anyway, Jim and I we're being objective here, and we think the ugliest sweater is, drum roll, this is what we need, is drum roll. Cat! Yeah. Cat is the ugliest sweater. I hope you all agree. I hope you all agree. So Cat, here's a prize for you. Now we have a second place. Second place goes to, drum roll, RC! So you two, I would wear either of these sweaters. These two I would wear. So they weren't so ugly. But you two, you should be proud of yourselves. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to wrap this show up, and we'll be right back. I like it. I like it. I think you look cute in it. It's sexy, don't you think? I think it's too cute also. Welcome back. I hope you had fun with us tonight. This is our last segment and our last episode for season 2. This is our finale for season 2. But before I end the show, I just want to say, I don't want to cry. I want to do a shout out to Jim Sorrell, who's behind the camera right now. And he's not here in the shot because he's always in the control room. He does pretty much everything for me. He sets the cameras, audio, and even afterward he comes here and does all the post-production of the shows. So I just want to say thank you, Jim, we wouldn't have a show without you. Okay? And so I would can we hear you on the God speaker, Jim? That's all we ever get to hear of Jim. He's going to get to come in and have some food in a minute. So also, like I said, we all have some punch, nothing alcoholic here. It's all non-alcoholic. But yeah, we're crazy without the alcohol. We don't need it. But anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody that's here and a couple people that couldn't show up tonight. Sabrina, that's in Pennsylvania, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. She's our Pennsylvania affiliate. And Wendy, who we go to her property, Dream Meadows, all the time. She was supposed to be here tonight, but well, she had a car accident, hit a deer, and her van's in the shop, and she couldn't find a handicap-equipped van, rental van. So we miss you guys. I'm glad everyone's here tonight, and we're looking forward to season 3. We also are hoping to do some other shows, and you'll hear more about that in later episodes. So let's do a toast to season 3, that everybody here is back. And anybody else have anything they want to add? No? Okay, so to season 3. Take a taste. I love this punch, Diane. So, with that said, my usual. Thank you for watching the Evermore Paranormal Network. You've been watching us now for 2 whole seasons. We're starting to film season 3 in a few weeks. And I hope you enjoyed the show. We had fun tonight. Until next time, peace out. Well, thank you all for coming. Time to tear up the food, finally. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, sweet spirits. My name is Suzanne Sorrell. I'm the producer and host of the Evermore Paranormal Network. The Evermore Paranormal Network is a variety talk show that focuses on paranormal-related topics. So tune in to the Evermore Paranormal Network right here on Fairfax Public Access.
So in the end, what have I said is only that I'm sure. For all I know about this place is that I call it Evermore.